Hello, this is a replay in the Milk and Cookies Total War tournament, and my opponent picked Egypt and Seleucids. I banned Egypt. I picked Cimmeria and Egypt. He banned Egypt. So the matchup was Seleucids versus Cimmeria on the pyramids. I have 3 horse archers, steppe horse archers. I have 4 archers in total, 3 steppe archers, 1 Cimmeria heavy archers. I have 5 Cimmeria noble infantry, 4 Scythian hoplites, and 4 steppe lancers. Now the major threat on the field here for me will be the cavalry and the elephants of the Seleucids. So 1 Median cavalry, 1 citizen cavalry, 4 royal peltas, 2 thorax swords, 2 eastern slingers, 1 levy pike, and 2 Persian hoplites, together with the Syrian armored elephants. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to catch his army between my foot skirmishers and my steppe horse archers. That should enable me to get good shots off on his Syrian armored elephants and hopefully make them run amok inside his own army. If they don't run amok inside his own army, I'm just going to kill them. Getting some nice shots off on the Median cavalry to take down their hit points. It's going to be pretty important that these guys don't make it into my skirmish line, but I have enough cavalry to be able to stop his 2 cavalry units without problems. Median cavalry is taking a lot of damage from heavy shots, and he isn't using his slingers to try to counter my horse archers here, which I thought was kind of strange. But I can see why he wants to engage here, because my skirmishing advantage is so decisive. But it's going to be difficult to break through the front because of these Cimmeria noble infantry, and being backed up by steppe archers, it's going to take a lot of damage. Starting to use flaming shot on his mercenary Syrian armored elephants. I won't make them run amok here, but it's just to scare him a bit and try to have him move his elephants forward, which is happening now. So giving attack orders to the steppe archers. They're going to start firing on the elephants. A lot of arrows incoming and heavy shot coming from the other side, so the elephants are going to either run amok or go down very, very quickly. But it takes quite a lot of fire to make the armored elephants run amok. They have taken a lot of arrows, and now they're running amok, so that's great. I sent in my steppe lancers to stop his Median cavalry. Charges happening all across the line, getting some decent charges, not the best charges, but now the elephants are just being destroyed. And Cimmeria noble infantry is going to do okay on the charge against royal peltas. Nothing great because they only have the 21 charge bonus, and that is pretty crappy for them being elite hoplites. But they have good weapon damage and good decent defensive stats. Not great, but they are the best you have. The real advantage that Cimmeria has, however, lies in being able to bring a lot of hoplites and being able to bring good skirmishers. So I'm using the steppe lancers to cycle charge on royal peltas, and that is actually doing a lot of damage to them. Managed to stop these units with a single steppe lancer unit, and now I can get good counter charges with my Cimmeria noble infantry. So everything is looking great. I have the numbers advantage, I have the skirmishing advantage, I have the cavalry advantage, and I am quickly getting the infantry advantage as well. So this should go my way. Managed to stop the citizen cavalry with my steppe lancers. They are getting some kills on the steppe lancers, but the steppe lancers were there mainly just to stop the enemy cavalry, and the cavalry is going down really quickly. Focusing fire on the Scythian hoplites, on the levy pikes, and that's going to kill them extremely quickly. Cycle charging with steppe lancers is very effective against infantry that isn't braced. My Scythian hoplites are losing against the royal peltas, of course, not getting a lot of kills, but at least buying me some time. Same over here, steppe lancers are losing against the royal peltas. Managed to get a unit of steppe lancers through the gap and at his skirmishers. They haven't been able to get a lot of kills, these skirmishers. I didn't focus fire on them because I wasn't too worried. Heavy shot coming into the rear of the royal peltas. That's going to take them down very quickly indeed. And cycle charging is going to do a lot of damage to the royal peltas that are already engaged here. So very nice kills for such a cheap unit. I quite like these steppe lancers. They die to everything, but they are a bit of a glass cannon. They can do a lot of damage on the charge. And these two units actually were able to defeat the Royal Peltas unit. So very nicely done by those two. The Steppe Lancer with 107 kills is going to go in for another charge. I killed most of this Steppe Lancer unit myself with friendly fire, so a bit careless. And here we have more friendly fire from the Steppe Horse Archers incoming. And the last Seleucid unit is routing off the field. I think the build that Jetzu brought was a very risky build, because using elephants against a faction that has both strong foot and horse skirmishers is very risky. So I think I like the idea with the Royal Peltas, but maybe some more mid-tier infantry to soak up missiles and damage. I think that would have worked well, but it's hard to say. If the elephants were managed to get into my center, they could have really disorganized me, and that could have been it if the Royal Peltas were able to get good charges all across the line. But I still think it would have been very difficult to make that particular Seleucid build work against my particular Cimmeria build. So now I can't use Cimmeria in the other battles in the tournament up until the finals, but no matter, I have a lot of other good factions to use, and I'm quite happy that I was able to use Cimmeria to take out the Seleucids. Milk and Cookies Total War is going to upload this battle to his channel and comment on it as well, so looking forward to that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on the battlefield.